Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of News As It Should Be with myself, Sukhi. On the panel this evening, I've been joined by the lovely Simran, Toni, and new guest presenter, Manveer.
Hi, guys.
How are you, Manveer?
I'm very well, thank you.
You good? You ready to fill Priyanka's boots?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? You think you can represent for Team Yellow?
We're going to win.
You're going to win, yeah. We'll see. So if this is the first time you're watching, what we'll be talking about is this week's headlines, news that's caught our attention on our social media, also some of the quirky stories that we may have picked up. In round two, we'll be going head-to-head even, in a game of heads up, which you guys too can play along at home. And then the final one, it's you laugh, you lose. So we'll be telling each other our best jokes, basically, and what the aim is for the other person to not laugh, really. So you laugh, you lose. So that will be the show. So without further ado, let's go off with, start with round one.
Headlines.
Yeah, round one. So, guys.
One that caught my attention was the GCSE results. Recently they've dropped and they've actually changed the structure. So as to A star, B, C, D, it's now 1 to 9.
Yeah, which I've noticed it's probably going to be, it's a massive big shake-up, this is. Why do you think this has been done?
Well, apparently there have been complaints about the years before that GCSEs are getting too easy. So they wanted to make the change, but I just feel gutted for the guinea pigs.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll be honest, I can't remember when I collected my GCSEs because it was so long ago. Do you guys remember the day when, you wake up and you know that, you're going to be getting that envelope, going to school, you've got all that pressure from your parents, especially Indian children have so much more pressure, I think, from their parents. Can you remember how you felt like during those days?
I need to confess, when I did my GCSEs, it was all last-minute revision, which I kind of regret, but still...
Did it pay off?
I got good marks, don't get me wrong, but I could have done better.
Yeah.
And I wish I did have done it better then than having to struggle a bit now, but it's still okay.
What about you, Manny?
To be honest, I can't remember my GCSEs, but I can remember getting my A-levels. And that was basically the same kind of thing.
Same kind of thing, isn't it? Because you're preparing yourself, and when you get that envelope given to you, kind of like, you're so scared not knowing what grade you're going to get. But a similar sort of story based on that was caught my attention is a video which we'll just watch now.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
2 kan?
2. 1, 2, 3.
1 kan?
1 ये ला. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1 kan बताना मुझे.
प्यार से पढ़ाई प्यार.
हाँ प्यार से पढ़ाऊंगी. 1 बता. 1 बता. अच्छा हेडेक हो रहा है. 1 बना.
तो मैं प्यार से कहिए.
हाँ 1 बता. 1 से पढ़.
1,
हाँ
2, 3, 4.
आवाज निकाल के पढ़ यहाँ से 1 से.
1,
आवाज से.
3.
ये 3 है ये.
नहीं 4 है.
4 है ये.
नहीं कुछ भी नहीं है. ऐसे 5 है.
5 है ये.
नहीं कुछ भी नहीं है. कहने तो कुछ भी नहीं है.
2 क्या है ये?
2.
1
4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1 से.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can see a 3-year-old child who is obviously her parents teaching her numbers, and you can see the anger and how upset that child is at being taught. But her parent, rather than teaching her lovingly, compassionately, like how teachers do in schools or how parents should do, you can see from the video how upset that child is, and rather than consoling her, she's slapped her across the face because she's not remembering the numbers. Like, kids face so much pressure anyway these days, and that's a 3-year-old child there.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
No, I remember when I first went to India the first time, I stayed with my cousin's family, and because we were there, she didn't want to go to school, so she skipped to their school, and then her teacher came to the house, and they basically let her get hit.
Yeah.
Because she didn't go to school that day.
I think it's awful. Like I said, kids face so much pressure anyway to be, to go through that at the age of 3. It just makes you think, what's that child going to be going to grow up into? So yeah, it's awful. But Simran, what's caught your attention this week?
So imagine a week before your wedding and you've just found out that the place where you've brought your dress from has closed down.
Oh gosh.
So a place in
It's a bit
Birmingham
awful.
closed down without any notification, not leaving any notice on the window.
Oh my
outside,
God, I'd be
nothing.
distraught.
And one of the customers, she said how she had given £1,000 deposit for a dress, which now she's not even going to get.
Oh my
and
days.
some ladies have been left without a dress a week before their
A
wedding.
week before their
Yeah.
wedding. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I'd feel. I think I'd be absolutely distraught.
Yeah.
And, you know, has she got enough time, do you think, to even get
a new
another
one.
dress sorted
Yeah.
in that
Maybe
time?
altered as well if needed.
Absolutely disgusting. Do we know the name of this company, just so if anybody else is watching, to make sure, be aware of this company in
It was
Birmingham?
something Emily Evans, I think.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
was it
too-
English dressmakers?
Yeah, it was English
Okay,
dressmakers.
yeah, definitely. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd feel. Manny, how would you feel if your wedding suit wasn't ready the night before? You know,
If
week
I lost my wedding dress like a week before,
wedding dress, yeah. You know, we don't like to judge.
I'd just be distraught.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what to do.
Yeah, awful, awful. Okay, so moving on to the story that's caught my attention. Now, obviously, this is a pre-recorded show, so, you know, if we make any mistakes, we know we've got the option to cut those out, so, you know, people at home don't see our mistakes.
Yep.
So if this was a live TV show and there was a toddler that just sort of burst into the studios and just started to, you know, I don't know, start shouting in front of the camera, how would you guys react? Would you be able to cope with that, do you think?
I'd be a bit confused. Where did this toddler come from?
Yeah, so this story is all about Alistair Stewart, who, as you may all know, does the ITV News. So he was doing a live interview with this parent, and it was about guidelines on testing babies for milk allergies. So whilst this live interview was going on, this 2-year-old just climbs up on the desk. So we've got the video footage for you now, so let's just take a look at this.
Well, joining me now are Mum Lucy Ronker and her children George, and they're right at the front of my desk, the delicious Iris, who will do whatever she chooses to do over the next couple of minutes. And was the diagnosis a matter of him, and in her case as well, becoming ill or rejecting fancy that you're not allowed to eat or drink? Things like that. No. So you don't really miss it? Ice lollies that have got... And you're feeling pretty fit. You're looking pretty fit. What's she like, who's now on the desk? Does she has to avoid the... You're all right, you just carry on there. And she can't have the milk either.
When we were finally referred into the hospital, having that support when weaning to making sure that they were getting food was absolutely crucial. And now, you know, we're able to make a lot of the safe alternatives for them.
Brilliant. Good of you to share, and thank you very much indeed, all of you, for coming in.
And they can see how, you know, he was very composed and he managed to deal with it in the best way he possibly could. But everybody's obviously having a little giggle about it. But the parent has actually faced a lot of criticism because people have said, you know, she should have controlled the child, she should have shouted at the child. Again, what would you have done if it was your child, if you were in that situation, do you think?
Was she right next to the child?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it wouldn't hurt just to get the child and put her in your lap. Mm-hmm. You don't have to be mean to the child, but it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
I agree with Toni there because I think had she have shouted at the child, then she would have got
Criticism
complaints
of a different way, yeah.
So I guess you can't please people either way. But
gonna say,
yeah, I would have just maybe just quietly or slowly just brought the kid back.
But
into
what would
my
you
seat.
expect? You've taken a child into a TV studio, a bit
Yeah.
like this. You've got bright lights, you've got lots of, you know, cameras and things. The child's going to want to sort of go and explore,
Yeah.
especially at that age, so you can't blame the child.
I think for someone just to come on a live TV show,
Yeah.
they're not used to TV or anything.
Yeah.
It's like they wouldn't know what to do in that situation anyway, because
Yeah.
they wouldn't know if they're allowed to get up and do something.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that sort of made me have a little giggle. Anything else that's caught your attention this week? Anything that you've seen trending over Facebook, Twitter, social media?
Apparently, for music festivals, you're not allowed to take pineapples now. It's a new ban.
Okay. Why pineapples?
They didn't specify why, but apparently there's this new song with pineapples in the lyrics. So lots of people like to take pineapples now.
How strange.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're into Leeds or Reading or whatever,
I was going to say,
don't take
Reading Festivals. Yeah, Reading Festival's happening this weekend. So, you know, if you're packing any pineapples, make sure you unpack those because they won't be allowed in.
Yeah.
Strange one. Anything else? Anything that caught your attention this week, Manvia?
No.
So that's the end of round one. We'll move on to round two, which is a game of heads up. So let's see if me and Simran can keep it hot for the team orange. Yes. So let's go over to round two. So guys, it's time for round 2 in a game of heads up. So Team Orange are up first. So let's see how well we do.
So on this day, I became the President of the United States.
The organisation, Laura, President. On the phone?
I'm
Ordering something? Talking?
I'm
Making a phone call?
yeah. So it lives in the water, but it's half human. It's a
Mermaid?
yeah.
Zombie?
Yeah. To me, to you, to me, to you.
Shakespeare?
No, I'm
Arm wrestling?
yeah.
Sleeping?
Yeah.
Pass, too long.
Next. I'm doing a
Backflip?
yeah.
We got a few there. Right, Simran, your turn. Hopefully we can do a better job.
Eating, chewing,
But what's
smoking,
but what's that in, like in? Oh, I don't know how to even.
chewing gum,
Not chewing. Pass. It's a sport with a long bat.
paste.
Right, Simran, it's your turn. And if people think I'm crying, I'm not. It's just because we were laughing so much before this. Right. Oh, pass. Pass. Pass.
Heart, love heart.
Love. And then they fly in the sky.
Cupid,
No, but put that word in front of what flies in the sky.
bird,
Yeah,
lovebird,
Yep. So the first word for KFC.
Kentucky,
Yep.
chicken.
No, just that. Kentucky. Yep. Just that. Just use that. Mhm. Oh, I don't know how to do that one. Pass. These are hard. So a chicken lays it,
Egg,
and then when you boil it, it becomes a.
boiled egg,
But it becomes a.
hard-boiled egg.
Yep.
Okay, we got that right.
I ain't got a clue what that is. It's not working. Oh, time up.
When you're pass. Okay, so something that you like to eat at Subway.
Sandwiches.
So you're preparing. Another word for preparing begins with M.
No idea.
I'd like to thank everyone today for coming to my.
Giving a speech.
Yeah. Okay, so
Using scissors. Cutting. Cutting hair.
yeah. It's like an exercise, a bit like yoga, but dancing. It's like salsa. Sort of a hit at the moment.
Nope.
Okay, girls wear them to make them look taller.
High heels.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a seat at home that gives you a
Massage.
yeah
Massage chair.
pass.
That was too- Pass.
Oh.
Are we actually describe these?
Yeah.
Okay, it's something you sit on at home, and
See.
it. Pass. You're going to meet someone who you're romantically
A
interested in.
date.
And you can't see.
Blind date.
Yeah. What do you do when you're tired with your mouth?
Dribble. Yawn.
It's a type of exercise, really big right now.
Zumba.
No,
Yoga.
pass. It's using really thin swords.
Fencing.
Yeah. It's you're sort of on a kite and you're in the air.
Windsurfing.
No.
Oh.
Terrible.
Hi guys, welcome to round 3 where we're going to be playing You Laugh, You Lose. So with us we have a new panellist, Arbinder. Hi.
Hey.
So me and Manny are going to be telling him our best jokes and trying to get a reaction out of him. Hopefully he'll laugh at my jokes, meaning Team Orange will win. But yeah, so Manny, I'll let you start first.
Okay. What's red and bad for your teeth?
What?
A brick.
That's a bit mean. Okay. What's a foot long and slippery?
What?
A slipper.
I don't know what a slip is.
Don't you know chocolate?
Oh, chopper. Oh, okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Okay, what did one twin say to the other?
What?
There isn't enough room for us in here.
Okay. How does NASA organise a party?
How?
They plan it. Do you get it? NASA, plan it?
I get it.
Yes, yes. No.
What's a bee's favourite place to sting?
Where?
A behind.
Okay, so how do you get 2 wheels in a car?
How?
You start in England and drive west. Do you get it? Wales on the map? Not Wales as in the sea, big whales.
Oh, I thought you said wheels. Sorry.
Sorry, that must just be my Stoke accent, I'm sorry.
Okay, why did the Catholic priest go to jail?
Why?
Tax evasion.
It's too serious. Okay, so why did the old man fall in the well?
Why?
Because he couldn't see that well. You're very hard, bloody hell. There's no laughter whatsoever.
Okay, if a quiz is quizzical, what is a test?
Oh, you like want answer for me?
I'm hoping the guys at home are watching are laughing because you're literally giving them no reaction whatsoever. Okay, what never asks questions but receives a lot of answers?
What?
The telephone. That's good, wasn't it?
I just don't find it funny.
Why did the cross-eyed teacher lose a job?
Why?
She couldn't control her pupils.
What do you call a sad coffee?
What?
An espresso. Nope, nothing.
What did the Buddhist say to the hot dog guy?
What?
Make me one with everything.
Yeah, I didn't even I get that one. Why did the robber take a bath?
Why?
Because he wanted to make a clean getaway. That was good. Come on, come on.
Like they're
Give me a
good.
laugh.
They're good,
Yeah,
but it's not
smile,
funny.
smile. Yeah, there we go. There we
They're
go.
good, but
That's
not
what I
funny.
needed. That was my last one.
Why do most married men die before their wives?
Why?
Because they want to.
I need to be married to understand that.
Okay. Is Google male or female? Female because it doesn't let you finish a sentence before making a suggestion. Just a bit like me. No, okay, no.
What's the difference between an oral thermometer and a rectal thermometer?
What?
The taste.
I don't even know what those are, but okay. So a teacher asked her student to use the word beans in a sentence. My father grows beans, said one girl. My mother cooks beans, said a boy. A third student spoke up. We are all human beings. No. Nothing.
How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
How?
Look for fresh prints.
Why was 6 scared of 7?
Why?
Because 7, 8, 9. 8, 9?
Oh, yeah, I heard that before.
No,
That's the end of
okay.
my jokes.
And then your jokes, okay, last one. So why couldn't the leopard play hide and seek?
Why?
Because he was always spotted. That was funny, wasn't it? Just laugh.
What do you call a fake noodle?
What?
An impasta.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Tank.
Tank.
Just say thank you. You're supposed to say thank you.
Tank who?
You're welcome.
Wait, did I say it wrong?
Basically, you know when someone says like the word,
Yeah.
you're supposed to say the word and then who
Wait, what did I
after
say?
it.
You know, like knock knock
You
jokes.
just
Like
said-
knock knock. Who's there?
Yeah.
Kerry who?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you find a cow with no legs?
Where?
Where you left it.
Okay. What goes up but does not move?
What?
Stairs.
What's a pirate's favourite letter?
What?
What should a £500 alien go on?
What?
A diet.
Why do trees seem suspicious on sunny days?
Why?
Because they're a bit shady.
Why did the picture go to jail?
Why?
Because it was framed.
How do you confuse a blonde?
How?
Paint yourself green and throw forks at her.
Okay.
What did the one wall say to the another wall?
What?
I'll meet you in the corner.
I think I have a different sense of humour, you know, from you guys.
Where do cows go on the weekend?
Where?
Movies. We did warn you, they're cheesy.
Yeah. Why do bicycles fall over?
Why?
Because they're too tired. Do you get it?
No.
They're too tired. Like, they've got two tyres.
Oh, okay.
How many kids does it take with ADHD to change a light bulb?
How many?
Let's go play on our bikes.
Why was the broom late?
Why?
Because it got swept away. This is so cheesy. Carry on.
What did the big chimney say to the little chimney?
Why? Smoking. Oops.
What?
You're too young to smoke.
Why was everyone tired on the 1st of April?
Why?
Because they finished a march. Because they finished a march of 31 days.
What did the big telephone say to the little telephone?
What?
I'm messing this up. Sorry. You're too young to be engaged.
What is what is green and has yellow wheels?
What?
Grass. I lied about the wheels.
It worked last time.
That's because you gave an explanation at the start.
His reactions are crazy.
Why do you go to bed every night?
Why?
Because the bed doesn't come to you.
So what did the big glass say to the little glass?
What?
You're too young to be drunk.
I think that's the end of our job.
That was painful.
We just want to say thank you for Manny coming in and stepping in, and hopefully you will be here with us again next week. Can't say much about Arbinder because he was very, very hard work, wasn't he? He wasn't really laughing at any of our jokes. We were even testing him off air with some maybe cruder jokes, a bit more, you know, not suitable for Sikh channel. But even then, he wasn't laughing, was he, at all? No. So we're going to have to change our joke tester, I think, next week as well.
Yeah, we will.
But hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching at home. If we've said anything by mistake, you know, please do forgive us because the show's all about light entertainment. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching the show at home. Until next week. Bye.
Bye.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a brand new. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of News as It Should Be with myself, Sukhi, and on the panel. Toni, stop it. Massaging, pulling.
Okay, it's an insect.
Worm.
What the hell was the worm?
I was trying to like explain daddy long legs.
Oh my goodness, that's daddy long legs, Simran.